Hey, what's up, guys? Carl back with another video, and today I'm going to do my NFL Week 10 picks. So, there it goes. So, first on the list, we got Thursday Night Football, November 9th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. We got the Carolina Panthers at the Chicago Bears. Going with the Bears here to win. I think the Bears look much better there, and they look more solid there. They can actually fully go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns here. They can actually fully get it done there. Don't know if Justin Fields playing in this game there for the Panthers. I just don't see what the Panthers can actually do in this game. They look pretty bad, and I just don't think they can actually fully do something in this game here and stuff. So I'm going to go with the Bears here to win over the Panthers. I can't really say too much about this game. Next game, we got. That's it for the Thursday night game, so we'll move on to Sunday, November 12th. We got a 7:30 game, Mountain Time, Primetime NFL Network. We got the Indianapolis Colts versus the New England Patriots because this game's out of the country. I'm going to go with the Colts here to win. I think the Colts look really sharp there. They can actually fully get it done there. They actually have a much better team there, even if they didn't. Mostly, they're kind of like a wishy-washy team there, but I think they can actually fully get something done against the Patriots here. Patriots do not look that good there. Yes, they can actually upset some teams there who can actually mostly be a threat there for their team there and stuff. Well, I'm going to say the Colts can pull it out here and win this one against the Patriots. That's it for the 7:30 game. So we'll move on to 11 o'clock games, Mountain Time. We have a... First in the 11 o'clock games, we got the Houston Texans at the Cincinnati Bengals. Going the Bengals here to win. The Bengals look really sharp there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They actually upset at Buffalo last week there, and they look much better as a team there. They look much better as a team overall, and they can actually show what they can actually fully do there. They mostly look much better as a team there and stuff. For the Texans there, I just don't see what the Texans can actually do against them. They look mostly the Texans are mostly technically a rebuilding team there, so it's going to be really hard for them to go against the Bengals, who honestly look much better and actually did put Buffalo upset last week. So I'm going to say Bengals win it here over the Texans. Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints at the Minnesota Vikings. This game here, it's a who cares game. Nobody really cares about this game here. But I'm going to go with the Vikings here to win. The Vikings look really sharp there with that young quarterback they actually have there, or that backup quarterback who's honestly replacing Kirk Cousins right now. They look much sharper there, and they mostly did upset the Falcons last week when they were technically down. And technically they look much better there, and I think they can actually fully do something against the Saints. The Saints there, I don't really trust the Saints team. The Saints team looks pretty bad there, and they can't really do something in this game here. They can't really motivate and stuff. They do have Derek Carr, but I don't see what the Saints can actually fully do in this game. I just don't see what they can actually do. Playing against this Vikings team, who honestly put a massive upset last week against the Falcons, I'm going to say the Vikings win it here over the Saints. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going with the Steelers here to win. The Steelers there look really sharp there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They look much better. Mostly they actually have a much better defense there overall. Packers do not look good there. I don't trust Jordan Love at all in this game here. I don't really trust him at all in this game. He looks bad there as a quarterback. He's not been showing he's getting good in there. He's not getting good on the clutch there. So they're going to actually have a hard time going against the Steelers team, who honestly is good against the clutch and much better against the thing there, who honestly looks much better. And they mostly can pressure there. Mostly minus like the team last week. Mostly the Packers won last week because they actually beat a crappy Rams team there. I don't see them going against the Steelers and actually do the same thing. I'm going to go with the Steelers here to win over the Packers. Our next game, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Tampa Bucks. Going with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks can fully get it done there. They look much stronger there. They can actually fully get something going there and actually getting first downs and touchdowns there. I think they can actually fully get something fully going there. They look much sharper, and the Titans do. The Titans do not look that great there, and I don't see what Tennessee can actually do, even with Derrick Henry there, who honestly is mostly a powerful house of a player there. I just don't see what they can actually fully do against that thing there. The Bucks do actually have a much better wide receiver core, and the Titans do. So I'm gonna say Bucks win it. I just don't trust the Titans at all in this game. Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game might be the hardest pick of the week, but I'm gonna say the Jags can pull it out here and win this one. The Jags there look more sharper than the Niners do. Niners look mostly not been showing up in the last 5 weeks there. So I just don't see what they can actually fully do against this Jaguars team, who honestly does look really good, does look really sharp there, who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They're actually proven they can win ball games there, and that's mostly the issue there. That's mostly the issue. They proved it. They can actually win ball games there, and not really showing up there against this this Titans team, who honestly don't look that great there. So I'm going to say the Bucks can win over here against the Titans. Next game, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wait, I already did that game. My bad. We have the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. My bad. I kind of messed up on that one. My bad, guys. So, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. So, going with the Ravens here to win. The Ravens look really sharp there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They do actually have Jamar Jackson there, who honestly can use his legs in this game there and stuff. For the Browns there, they're kind of iffy. They're kind of iffy there. They technically one of their best running backs there as Nick Chubb's there. They technically lost one of their best running backs as Nick Chubb's there, so they're going to actually have a hard time going against them. Deshaun Watson is back, but I don't know how well Deshaun is right now. He's not been showing too much of it there. The Ravens there look really solid. They've been playing outstanding for the last couple weeks there. They look like that team who honestly can actually show up there and actually win a lot of games there. I just don't see what they can actually fully do against this Browns team, who honestly doesn't look the best there, and not been showing up into games there and stuff. So I'm gonna say the Ravens can pull it out here and win this one. I just don't see what the Browns can do, but that's it for the 11 o'clock games. So we went to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Arizona Cardinals. No contest. Falcons can easily win this game easily against the Cardinals. Mostly Falcons are pissed off last week from losing against the Vikings there. Mostly losing against the Vikings there. They're mostly pissed off from losing against the Vikings there. I think they can actually fully get something going. I think they can actually fully get something going there and stuff. I think they can get first downs and actually getting a lot of touchdowns there. It'd mostly be mostly like an asset for them there, and actually getting first downs and touchdowns there. They do actually have a really good quarterback there who actually might be pressuring there. The Cardinals there do not look good. They look awful. They can't get nothing going there. They don't look like that team who honestly can pressure there. They've not been that great of a team there overall there. For the Falcons, I think the Falcons are mostly pissed off from losing last week. I think they're going to try to bounce back here. But I just don't see what they can actually do. I don't see what they can actually fully do against this team. So I'm going to say Falcons win it here over the Cardinals. That's it for that game. So we'll move on to the next game. We have the Detroit Lions at the LA Chargers. Going with the Lions here. Lions look really strong there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They do actually have a much better defense there. The Cardinals, the Chargers are going to actually have a lot rough time against this Lions defense. The Lions look really sharp there on their defensive front there. They can actually show they can actually win they can actually win a lot of games there, and they can show it there. Mostly for their offense, it's mostly possibly mediocre, but their defense is really strong there. They are mostly a big threat there. The Cardinals there do not actually have nothing to go for. They don't have nothing to go for there. This game's gonna be a slaughter. I think this game is going to be possibly a slaughter here, and I just don't see what they can actually fully do against the Lions team, who honestly looks really vicious there, looks really hard-hitting there. They look much better there as a team there overall. So I'm going to say Lions can win it here over the Cardinals. Or over the Chargers. My bad. Not Cardinals, but over the Chargers. That's it for the 205 games. We'll move on to the 225 games, Mountain Time. First on the 225, we got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Going with the Cowboys here to win. I think this game is going to be a no contest here. Giants just don't look that good. They've been playing pretty bad lately. They have not been showing how they can fully motivate in these games there. Not fully motivate in these games there, and not been showing how they can actually fully do. They've been showing they're not been that great of a team there. Mostly for the Cowboys, they look really sharp there. They have been mostly motivated there. They've been showing they can win games there. They mostly actually have a strong defense there, who honestly might pressure the Giants all day. Depends what the Giants can actually do. The Giants do actually have a pretty hard time going against the pass rush there. So that's the Cowboys are really good against that there. So they're going to actually have a hard time going against them there, and a really hard time going against this team there. But I just don't see what the Giants can do. I just don't see what I'm going to say no contest. I'm going to say Cowboys beat them pretty badly here. That's it for that game. Next game we have the Washington Commanders at the Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I'm gonna go with the Commanders here. Win. I think the Commanders look really sharp there. They actually look much better there. Mostly they do actually have a much better pass rush there, who honestly will pressure the Seahawks here. And mostly for Geno Smith there. Geno Smith is a pretty good player there, but they actually have some flaws there. Seattle actually has some flaws there. Going against this Commanders team, who honestly mostly might pressure a lot in this game here, and mostly pressure how they can actually do it there in this game and stuff. But the Seahawks there look more sharp there. The Seahawks do actually look much better. They mostly look like a much better team there, and they're going to actually have a hard time going against this Commanders team, who actually has a better pass rush there, because they never faced teams who actually had a good pass rush so far. The Seahawks never had a team there who had a really good pass rush so far. So going with the Commanders here to win. Geno Smith is going to get pressured all day. It's going to be possibly a bloodbath in this game. So going the Seahawks here win over the Commanders, or not the Commanders over the Seahawks. That's it for the 225 games. So we'll move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, Prime Time, NBC. We got the New York Jets at the Las Vegas Raider Haters. I don't know why the whoever made the schedule was pretty stupid. Because this game's mostly a tank bowl game. This game's a tank bowl game. Ugh. I'm going with the Jets here to win. I think the Jets look much better there. They do actually have a much better defense there, who can actually pressure there and stuff. They're going to actually go against the Haters' backup quarterback there. The only guy they have to watch out is mostly Devontae Adams, but I don't really see what they can actually do. Mostly losing against the Chargers last week, they might want to take their revenge against the Haters. Mostly the Haters do not have a quarterback there, or do not have a quarterback there. They don't have a GM. They don't have a head coach there, so they're going to actually have a rough time going against this team. Yeah, they won last week, but it was against a crappy Giants team there. What the coach kind of knew their kind of schemes there, because he was used to play with the Giants there. So technically, he's going to actually have a hard time against the Jets. Honestly, a much better team there and a much better thing. So I'm going to go with the Jets here, win over the Haters. And then we have the next so that's it for the Sunday games. So let's move on to Monday Night Football. November 13th, 6:15 Mountain Time, prime time, ABC and ESPN Plus. We got my Denver Broncos at the Buffalo Bills. My God, this is gonna be I'm gonna say that this is gonna be the upset of the week. I'm gonna go with my Broncos here to win. Reason why there, if you look at it there, Josh Allen is dealing with an injury there, who honestly mostly might affect his throwing arm, and that will technically affect them in the game there. And he's going to actually have a hard time going against our defense there, who honestly, our defense is actually showing up there. I'm actually pretty happy our defense is actually showing up and actually playing really aggressive there, mostly beating Kansas City last week there. I don't know I hope they can continue that trend there and stuff, mostly against Kansas City or against Buffalo there. And mostly Josh Allen with that throwing arm, he's technically kind of hurt there, and that's mostly gonna help our defense there. Mostly they kind of broke it down on my strengths and weakness video. You can go watch that there. Well, I'm gonna say my Broncos can pull it out here and win this one, because mostly Russell Wilson there, he looks much better. He's going down the field. He's getting first downs. He's getting touchdowns there. So that's actually pretty good for Russell Wilson there. For Josh Allen, he is kind of lost, the last 5 games. He didn't look that good. Josh Allen didn't look that good in the last 5 games. He kind of looked like he's hurt there. And that's where it's mostly be a big issue for the Bills there. Mostly from that injury he actually had a while back there. So I'm going to say my Broncos. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win over the Bills. And the teams are on bye this week. The Chiefs are on bye. The Rams are on bye. The Dolphins are on bye. And the Eagles are on bye. So, yep. Comment, rate, more sponsors to Barrels. We like to love Barrels. Please subscribe. Head the bell notification for uploads in my live streams. Car sponsor to Barrels. Car out of here. Peace.